Hello, Trace here. This channel is called One Love with Trace. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We talk about a lot of spiritual things, a lot of universal things, a lot of cosmic things, a lot of earthly things. But basically, this is a spiritual channel, so welcome. And today I just wanted to talk about your emotions and using them as a guide, using them to trust yourself. So this video is about trusting yourself and using your emotions and that inner gut feeling to guide you along your path and guide you through life. Okay, I spent a large part of my life not trusting myself. I spent a large part of my life looking for people to validate me and guide me into my next steps. And I know it sounds like what the heck, but it's true. I suffer from codependency, which is a childhood trauma kind of disorder thing. And what you learn is as a child is that not to trust yourself, and your guardian or your parent teaches you to only care about them and other people, that how you feel doesn't matter. You grow up not trusting yourself, and the older you get, the worse it gets, in my opinion. I feel like the older you get, the worse it gets, especially if you don't know that you're suffering from this particular thing. So you're always looking for people to validate you, or you're always looking for people to help you make a decision. You can't make a decision on your own. You don't trust yourself at all. You totally don't trust yourself. But coming into my spirituality, you have to learn to trust yourself. And my thoughts is that's what spirituality is to be self-aware, is to know yourself, is to trust yourself, is to trust your inner guidance system. And if you are not spiritual, then it's still there. It doesn't matter. Everyone has that gut feeling. Everyone has that, oh, I should have did this. Oh, something was telling me to do that. Oh man, oh, yeah, I knew I should have. Yeah. Everyone has that. Everyone has experienced that. Everyone has said, yeah, something nudged me. Something was pushing me to go that way. That is your inner guidance system. That is your intuition. That is that thing that says, hey, that don't go this way, go that way. So what I found as I'm on this journey, as I'm getting older, that I don't have to sit in negative emotions, but to rather use your emotions as a guide. Your emotions say, hey, you're doing great. Or your emotions are going to say, hey, you need to change some things. And that's why you're feeling sad. That's why you're feeling depressed. That's why you're feeling angry. That's why you're feeling these negative emotions. It's not for you to sit in these feelings for days, weeks, months, or even years in some cases. It is for you to say, okay, hey, let me check in with self and see what's going on. Now, I really feel like the key to trusting yourself, I feel like the key to a lot of things is meditation. And you would definitely hear me talk about meditation a lot, because it is a thing that really helped me understand who I am. It's in the quietness that you begin to trust yourself. It's in the quietness that you get the answers that you need, that you can uncover the ugliness and you can begin to work on it. And you can see under what we think is ugly is beauty. It's so much beauty. And the ability to trust yourself, because the more you tune into self, the more you are trusting your intuition, you're trusting your gut feeling. The more you tune into self, the more you're able to trust how you feel. And when you are happy and you're doing good, that is a clear indication, okay, you're on the right path. And everything feels good. Everything's working out. Okay, you're on that path. But when something comes along and then it causes those feelings of like sadness or depression or withdrawal, or, that is only there not to get you down. It's only there to say, hey, we need to, something's wrong, something's not right, something's throwing you off. What is it? So that is the time where you go and you sit with self and you quiet the mind and you try to figure out what's going on. I don't want to say try, because if you sit with yourself and you meditate, you're going to figure out what's going on. Like, you're going to. It may not be instant all the time, but you will eventually be guided to what it is that you need to know. So trust yourself. And I know it's not always hard, but when you don't trust yourself, you take on somebody else's thoughts of what it is that you should be doing, and that's not what you want, because that can be devastating, and you don't want that. When you listen to other people about your life, then you take on that responsibility. And if somebody is telling you to do something and it's wrong and it's guiding you in the wrong direction, but they're hyping you up and they're like, yeah, you should do this, yes, do it, heck yeah, you should do it, you'll be great at this, you'll do this, you do that, do it, and you listen to them, then if it could be devastating to you if you're not taking the time out to weigh it out for yourself. You have to weigh it out. Trust yourself. There's so many different ways that you can go about trusting yourself. You look at the situation. What is it that you're asking? How do you feel about it? And sometimes your inner guidance system can be very, very like subtle. That feeling of no or yes, it can be kind of subtle because you got all the hype, or maybe you done hyped yourself up about something, or maybe somebody else done hyped you up about something and you like, yeah, I could do this. But there's this inkling, this just right back here, that it's not too loud, but it's like, maybe you should think this through, or maybe no, I don't think you should go that way, or maybe there's signs, and you're not going to know these signs, and you're not going to be able to feel that feel unless you sit with self and you quiet the mind and you tap into how you really feel about it. And that is how you begin to trust yourself, is when you sit with it on your own without all the noise, people in your ear, even you in your head. Let the thoughts go, release everything, ask the question, and then get quiet. To me, that's one of the best ways to begin to trust yourself for the short term and the long term. If you are not doing that already, if you are, then great. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. But you always trust yourself. You have the answers within you. You don't need the influence of anyone else. Always make the ultimate decision. You make the last ultimate decision. Maybe take into consideration what someone else said, but don't let that be your deciding factor. Don't let it be your deciding factor. Sit with it, look at it, analyze it, flip it, dip it, upside down, inside out, all around. Look at it for what it is. Look at it for what it's not. Look at it for what it brings. Look at it for what it would take away. Pros, cons, if, ands, but everything. Look at it, everything, and then sit with it. And that's how you begin to trust yourself, and then you won't need anybody else, and you won't feel like you need someone to help you weigh it out, and you won't feel like you're alone, and you will feel very confident in what it is that you're doing. You'll feel very confident in yourself, and that's like such a beautiful feeling, to feel like you don't need anyone else, because for so long, and so many of us out here have feel lonely and feel like we can't make that decision, and we just get lost. We get lost in life. But you can do it. I promise you. If you are having a hard time, just go within. Just go within. Go within. You got this. You got it. You can do it. I believe in you. The universe believes in you. I'm sending beautiful, positive energy for anybody who may be having a hard time trusting themselves, because I know what it feels like, and it's okay. You got this. You got this. Trust yourself. Call on your team. Call on your squad, call on God, call on your angels, whatever it is that you believe in. Here on this channel, my saying is be your own kind of spiritual. That is my saying. That is what whoever, whatever you are into, whatever you're not into, whatever, if you're just practical and logical, that's cool too. Just begin to sit with self. Like, you got this. Trust yourself. Trust it. Trust you. Trust that feeling. You got it. Blessings.